Helene is making landfall as we speak. I expect to see a special notification at any moment.
This storm, unfortunately, is very, very powerful. Cat 4 storm, winds of 140 miles an hour, made landfall in Taylor County just minutes ago.
Around 11:10 p.m., the strongest hurricane ever to hit the Big Bend in recorded history, coming 13 months after what was then the strongest hurricane ever to hit the Big Bend in Idalia. So a heartbreaking gut punch, one after the other.
Yes.
Impacts are being felt, have been felt, and will continue to be felt far and wide. And so when Floridians wake up tomorrow morning, we're going to be waking up to a state where very likely there's been additional loss of life, and certainly there's going to be loss of property.
We'll go right outside our doors here in Tallahassee and check in with Josh Green. And Josh, what's the condition here in Tallahassee right now?
We've got sustained winds of about 30 to 40 miles per hour, and we do have wind gusts around 40 to 50 miles per hour. So those are enough to start bringing down some trees. Those are enough to start knocking out the power as well.
We want to show you some video out of Taylor County during the worst of the worst. Look at this. This is Taylor County as the power line started to spark during heavy rain. Looks like a firework right in front of you. Terrifying to see that in real time. This other views from Perry as the eye wall came ashore just a couple hours ago.
Look at the power of those winds too. Look at that.
This is Steinhatchee, and this is a lot of wind moving a lot of debris.
I was going to say, this is new video that we're seeing just for the first time. I don't know what that was, a piece of metal or a piece of siding, but it takes off with the wind there and flies through the streets. You catch it, it happens pretty quickly. So a lot of dangers out there this evening.
We want to turn things over now to the emergency management director in Taylor County, John Lauk, once again joining us on the phone. Thank you so much for doing so. I know your county is under the gun right now, and we just made more history, the wrong kind of history, with another landfall, the strongest hurricane ever to hit the Big Bend. How are you, sir, and how are the deputies in the sheriff's office there and the other emergency management folks right now?
Like you say, it feels like you've been punched in the stomach. But Taylor County is a strong county. It's a resilient county. And we're going to, like you say, open the doors in the morning when the sun comes up, and we're all going to get to work and help each other and just hit it running.
Well, we want to take a look now at Doctors Memorial Hospital in Taylor County. These are their front doors.
Right.
Jacob, tell us exactly what we're looking at here.
Yeah, that's a hospital bed wedged into the sliding doors at Doctors Memorial Hospital in Taylor County. I just received this photo from the CEO, Lauren Faison-Clark, who is going to hopefully join us over the phone in the next 10-20 minutes to talk about what she's seeing. She's riding out the storm. This is her photo, and this is a similar photo actually to what she sent me 13 months ago when I was in communication in the early morning hours of the Idalia landfall, and how they were trying to keep the patients safe and the facility safe, and they've had to do repairs over the last year to get the hospital in good condition. And we do want to head out to Matt Hoffman right now. He's in Childs High School with, I believe, Superintendent Rocky Hanna. Matt?
Yeah, that's right, Jacob. I am here with the superintendent. And Mr. Superintendent, first of all, what's the very latest that you've heard? I know you're in contact with all sorts of folks. What's the, up to the minute, what's the latest?
We worked really hard once the students were released midday on Wednesday to turn our schools into emergency shelters. It's a duty and responsibility of the public school system to protect our residents, and not only here in Tallahassee and Leon County, but surrounding counties. And it's a responsibility we take very seriously.
I think we are going to Savannah Kelly, actually. She is at a shelter in Jefferson County right now. Savannah, how's it going there?
A lot of people that I talked to said they live in places that are surrounded by a lot of trees, so they didn't feel safe staying in their home, worrying if a tree might fall on their house. They didn't want to be inside when it happened. I also talked with someone who lives in a mobile home, and so he evacuated because he just did not feel safe riding the storm out there. Here's a little snippet of what he had to say.
I'm hoping I have a home to come back to, and everything will be all right. I'm hoping.
Let's take a live look outside right now. This is in Lowndes County. This is a camera where it looks like a utility, some kind of either a cell phone tower or a radio tower has flipped over. This is the weather stem, one of our weather stem cans.
Let's take a look at some video from a 511 Georgia cam that's in Valdosta. Now you can see there the strength of that wind there, that rain, sheets of rain. The traffic lights are swinging in the wind there. Definitely not a place you want to be outside in any way, shape, or form. Our Stacey Inez and Abrea Ruffin are in Decatur County, and we are going to see what is happening there.
We're actually inside of the sheriff's office now, and the rain picked up a lot at this point. I did speak with the sheriff just about 10 minutes ago before we did this live hit, just to make sure there were any other messages that we needed to get out to residents. And he said the biggest thing is going to be to stay off the roads. And I know you just heard it from Captain Yarborough just a second ago, but it applies everywhere.
We know the power of water, and I think that is something that during Michael was astounding to me, was the power of water. And as Governor DeSantis has been saying a lot, you can run from the wind, but you can't hide from the water. Cam, what's the latest?
Yeah, Abby, Ava, like you guys talked about, we always say turn around, don't drown. You never want to drive through flood water, and because you just never know how deep that water is or if the road is even still there. So we always say turn around, don't drown.
We're going to go to South Georgia now. Our Abrea Ruffin is there, and she's going to tell us what is happening there. She is at Decatur County Sheriff's Office,
Yes.
right? Yeah. Abrea, what's going on there now?
Abby, Ava, at last check, according to Grady EMC, there are over 8,000 power outages right now. And just 30 minutes ago, when we checked in with Stacy, she reported that Grady EMC had over 5,000 outages. So you can kind of see that significant difference.
We want to head out now to our Capitol Bureau reporter, Cody Butler. He's been at the State Operations Center in Tallahassee for hours now.
There are thousands of people without power across the state right now, and so there are also tens of thousands of linemen ready to help restore power from states as far away as Ohio, South Carolina.
But we're not done. We're still going to get you through the rest of this. There's a little while longer to go. Rob Nucatola, when Rob and I cross paths the same day, you know, it's generally not a pleasant thing.
There's a lot of people in shelters in Leon County. We were talking
Yes.
about how important it is for them to be able to bring their pets with them, make
Yes.
sure their pets are safe. And luckily, all the shelters in Leon County do accept pets. And of course, Matt Hoffman, Zach Dahlheimer are at Charles High School. And they have found some people with their pets there, some exotic pets.
Absolutely, Matt. Oh my gosh, we're talking not just cats and dogs, but also birds.
Yeah, that's right, guys. You know, when we heard about pet friendly, yeah, we found out how friendly. That's extremely friendly. I'm here with Nathan. Nathan, tell me what animals you have here.
So I have some large parrots that I brought, and I bought some hairless cats, but I just wanted to make sure they took exotic animals, but they were very accommodating, and they gave me a whole classroom just for my parrots and my cats.
And as more and more of our viewers are losing power tonight, we invite you to continue to listen, to continue to watch. You can do so. iHeart radio stations in Tallahassee are simulcasting our broadcast tonight, so you'll be able to continue to receive critical information from your WCTV First Alert weather team and, of course, our news team.